Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Vava. Recently I worked as a gaffer on a TV series and would like to share some tips and tricks with our lighting setup. We relied on Sidus One CRMX control for almost all of nearly 60 fixtures we had. This is not a cinematography breakdown, nor can I add any final footage here. This is just some tips and tricks on how we used Sidus system on set. This was our very first time relying on DMX control for the entire project. This video might be helpful for light technicians and gaffers who are starting out with DMX control, because all we had here was Sidus One and an iPad. We had about 60 fixtures and an iPad with a Sidus Link Pro Beta. Most of the lights were Aputure and Amaran, as well as some pipe lighting, Lightstar, SkyPanels and Lightgear. Here's the diagram with all CRMX connected fixtures. These are fixtures with built-in CRMX receivers: Aputure 1200, 2600, 600, Nova 600, Nux bulbs, Infinibars, Lightstar, Lux 4. Note that Aputure 600D first gen doesn't have CRMX, only Pro versions and later X and C versions do. We had some issues with one of the two Lux 4 fixtures. Even though it has a CRMX, it would reset all settings after shutdown. We emailed the manufacturer, but it took them 4 days to reply and they didn't really provide a solution, so we had to solve it ourselves. We didn't have any CRMX receivers, but we did have a spare Astera box which has CRMX receiver function. So we just connected the broken unit to an Astera box in RX mode and connected the Astera box to the Sidus One. That worked. Next problem was with older SkyPanels that don't have any CRMX in them. Shout out to Andrew Locke from Gaffer and Gear channel who suggested an elegant solution in one of his videos. We connected SkyPanel to MT Pro that has a built-in CRMX using Aputure Type-C to DMX dongle. In this case, MT Pro must be set on the first address in your DMX universe. Another ad hoc solution we had was using 600D Pro ballast as a CRMX receiver, with lights that have no internal CRMX. As you can see, it's not powering any fixture, just hangs there as a very inefficient way to spend the budget. But hey, if it works, it works! Now let's talk about wired DMX connections. This 1200D receives CRMX signal from Sidus and passes it along through DMX cable. Thus, we send DMX signal to this half of the set. We used Amaran USB-C and DMX adapters for Amaran 22 and 21 MET. Shout out to our friends in the production design team who cut a hole in the wall for our DMX cable. Many modern lights work as CRMX receivers, and you can use this feature if you don't have any proper CRMX dongles or other high-end solutions. We were a bit concerned using Sidus Link Pro app as it was in a beta state. I had a Luminaire app as a backup, but in the end, despite few bugs, Sidus worked nicely. If you want to know more about actual operation of the Sidus One, check out Tales Later's channel. Hope this video was useful. Please comment if you have any questions. Bye!